So hey there guys, Erin here again, another kind of update vlog style video. This time I'm just going to be sitting down here and going over some of the common questions that I get asked. They end up in my comment section over and over again, and so I think that means that there's enough people out there that are curious about this. If you'd like me to do a more formal Q&A, go ahead and comment below. I'd be, interested in doing that, answering questions that people have. I just assume that because I see these questions often that they are ones that people are really generally curious about. So the one question that I get the most often is, when will I stop trying to lose weight? When am I going to be, at the weight, the number that is enough for me? And really that question is hard to answer because basically for me to be at that number, it's really more about body fat percentage. I am somebody that's at the point now where I'm no longer really relying on the scale as an indication of whether or not I'm fit or healthy. I am building a lot of muscle right now, so I'm seeing so many body composition changes, especially now that I'm getting, thinner or leaner, I don't know what to call it, but since I'm now smaller, I can see these changes more readily, and so I'm less reliant on that scale number than I was, 6-7 months ago. So that body fat percentage number is about 20%, and that is selected based on what is considered lean versus fit for my age. And so keep in mind that I am 33 years old, I'm 5'2", I currently weigh about 130 to 132 pounds, and my current body fat percentage is, floating around about 24% body fat percentage. So I've got 4% more body fat percentage to lose. I don't anticipate hitting that kind of body fat percentage number until I'm probably somewhere between 120 to 125 pounds. So based on my current weight, I have approximately like 7 to 10 pounds to lose. My goal for losing that and to get to that body fat percentage is by June of next year. I like to put dates kind of farther out there because I personally go through periods where I lose like a pound or two really quickly, and then it's like a quarter pound a week. That's fine. My body is going to fluctuate, and when you are somebody that has been heavier and then you've gotten really close to whatever it is your goal is, it's gonna take a lot more work to kind of get down to that lower number. So I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm not gonna put kind of extra pressure on myself. I'm not gonna make it be about that. What I'm really focusing on now, between now and then, is how much fitness I'm able to get in, kind of building muscle and just kind of changing that body composition as I go forward. So the other question that I get often is if there are products that I'm consistently using or products that I really believe in. Zinc Collagen is the collagen that I use. I get that question a ton. What is that collagen? Where do you get it from? I get it from Amazon. I found it on Amazon because I was comparative shopping, which is something I recommend everybody do, where you kind of look at these serving sizes, the amount of servings in the product, and what the price is, and then compare what the benefits are. So for a collagen from grass-fed cows that didn't have antibiotics and hormones, this was the cheapest per serving collagen that I could find, and so that is kind of what I've been loyal to. The other thing that I have found, and it's kind of more for if you don't want to have a bunch of baking stuff in your home, but you want to make treats at one point, but you, like I said, you don't want to keep a bunch of baking stuff in your home, are these Paleo baking mixes. So this one's a blueberry, this one's a chocolate muffin, or you can turn it into a chocolate cake. The ingredients in here are just cocoa powder, coconut flour, sea salt, sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, and you would need to bring 6 eggs, 1 cup of coconut oil, a sweetener, and then half a cup of water. So for this one, it says to use honey as being kind of a natural way to make it, but I would just use your favorite kind of sugar replacement that you're using on keto that's working for you. So stevia, erythritol. The honey would be like a 1-to-1 replacement, so you would just, do the calculation based on if it's a 1-to-1 replacement for sugar, how much of the sweetener would I need in order to kind of calculate that. So the sweetener replacement that I use, and this is like the most torn up bag, is this brand called Sweet Love. They actually make like chocolate bars and ice cream, but they're not quite keto friendly. But their sweetener replacement is a stevia based one, but it's a powder. So I like the fact that it's a stevia based powder. It does contain a couple little carbs, but you would need quite a lot of it in order to get there. And that is because it uses chicory root, which is a digestive aid. It's kind of like inulin, and so I like it because it's got some digestive benefits while making things a little bit sweeter. And so yeah, that is my preferred sweetener. The other thing, and I'm gonna get kind of into the Costco section because this big bag that's bigger than my head is from Costco, and I really like these Duke's original recipe smoked sausages. They're pork based, so there's no hormones, there's no nitrates, and the ingredients are like the most beautiful preserved meat ingredients that I've ever seen in something that is commercially sold. And that is pork, sea salt, chopped parsley, cane sugar, natural flavors, spices, vinegar, roasted garlic, and then they use a beef collagen casing. That's it. Like, there's no maltodextrin, there's no dextrose, there's no preservatives, there's nothing. And that sugar that you heard me say, yeah, that is 1 gram of sugar per serving, and that gets you 2 little meat sticks. In that little 2 serving, you're getting that 1 carbohydrate, you're getting 7 grams of protein and 11 grams of fat. So for something macro-wise on keto, these are kind of perfectly laid out as far as, you know, per gram what you're getting. They're just like a little meat sticky guy. The other thing that I found recently at Costco, and you can buy, you can buy Dukes at Walmart, so don't think that this is just Costco related, is Orgain's organic protein powder, and if it's showing up here, yes, 5 net carbs. And they do use erythritol as a sweetener in this. There is 1 real sugar in this, but overall the kind of nutrition facts for this is 2 scoops is 160 calories, it's 5 grams of fat, 21 grams of protein. There are 16 total carbs, so hold on, stay with me. 6 of that is fiber, and then 5 of that is erythritol, so then that's where you get the 5 net carbs. So typically I kind of change this, and what I do is I do half a scoop, so that gets me 2.5 net carbs, less protein, so everything that I just listed off was cut in half then. I will do 2 scoops of collagen, so that's Zinc Collagen with this. That gets me to about the exact same amount of protein that would have been in this, and then I add a tablespoon of MCT oil because the fat in this is just too low, and I like my fat as a source of energy, so I'll add that in. Because there's the erythritol in this, I don't really feel the need to add any kind of sweetener, but I will use like an unsweetened coconut milk in order to kind of make the liquid as well as water. So that is kind of my go-to protein smoothie recipe, and I've been using this. It is a peanut butter flavor, which is a flavor I like. If you're allergic to peanut butter, I'm sorry. There are other great brands of protein out there on keto that are relatively clean. The last thing that I recently discovered at Costco, and this is a total find, $5.99 for 2 of these, and these are like, you know, like here's my head. These are quite large. I mean, I don't have a large head, but like I have a human head, and so for measuring, it's quite large. It's 33.8 fluid ounces, or 1 liter, of pure apple cider vinegar, and it does have the mother. This is exactly the same as Bragg's. So for a smaller bottle of Bragg's, I pay $6.99. I get 1. I bought 2 of these for $5.99. And it's the exact same thing. If there's ever a reason to get a Costco membership, it would be for the cheap Wild Planet tuna, the sardines, the broccoli, oh my god, their wild caught salmon's great too. They also have like chicken, their entire vegetable section, the big huge bags of avocado that you can get there, and now the Orgain powder and the apple cider vinegar. The next thing that I've been kind of like jamming on lately and using is hazelnut oil. Please focus. Please focus. And what I like about this is the fact that it's just a different flavor, so I'll use this in salad dressings. Also, if you've noticed, I've used it in baking a little bit here. And the reason why I like it is it does add a different flavor, and what's becoming more important to me is the fact that I'm getting fats from multiple different sources. So since keto is such a fat-based diet, I want to make sure that I'm getting, you know, my fats from all different places. It's just a different blend and percentage of those things, and so I just feel like there's a benefit to making sure all of those fats are more in balance than just consistently getting them from one source or similar sources. So the other question that I get is, what is my fitness? What am I doing to work out? And the answer to that is that I do a lot of jump roping, and that's kind of become my big thing. And I am not somebody that is super amazing at jump roping. I can't do like crazy tricks, but I can consistently like keep going for like a minute or two. And so I'm doing like a HIIT cycle with that. There is a YouTube channel that I am like obsessed with, and I get that question a lot. What other YouTube channels do you watch? And this is one that I watch pretty much every time these guys upload a video. Like, I'm on it and I'm watching it, and they're some of my favorite YouTubers, and that is Zen Dude Fitness. They do a jump roping channel. So if you're interested in jump roping, I would go and just, after you're done watching this video, like search before and after jump roping results. That is one of the fastest ways to really lose weight, as well as build lots of muscle and kind of get toned. So I have seen some pretty awesome results just from incorporating more jump roping into my routine. I also find that you don't have to jump as high as you think you do, and so I don't find it to be as much of an impact as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a very hard impact, like hard on my knees, hard on my ankles kind of workout, and it's not as much impact. You really only have to jump about this high in order to get the kind of results from it. The other thing I noticed is that it's a great way to do HIIT training, and so what I do is I will do like a minute of jump roping and then flip over to, 30 seconds of some sort of like push up, pull up, sit up exercise where I'm doing more body-based work, and then I will go back to jump roping. So I do kind of jump roping, and then I do kind of a muscle building, I don't know, functional, I do something along those lines where I'm doing something that's going to build muscle, but it's a body-weighted built muscle. And then I go back to jump roping, and I do that for about 25 minutes. So it's a longer workout, but I just kind of switch back and forth. I do take a 1.5-minute long break in the middle in order to kind of let my body cool down, but I kind of just keep it going that entire time. So that is one of the ways that, to get into my next question that I get often, is how are you able to burn that many calories? Like, what are you doing? And typically in a day I burn between 2,300 and 2,500 calories a day. I burn way more than the 2,000 calorie average diet, and that is through these type of workouts. I do a workout where my goal is to burn at least 400 calories each time, and I focus on that. So that kind of wraps things up regarding kind of what it is I've found, or what products I'm still using, what it is that are my goals for my weight loss, and how it is I'm going about losing weight, burning enough calories, what's my fitness. Those are the questions that I get the most common. So yeah, that's kind of my update video, the information that I have on me and what's going on in my keto journey, and kind of going on, what I'm doing, what I'm consuming, and what I'm using. If you guys do want me to go ahead and do a more formal Q&A, go ahead, comment below. More than happy to do that. Otherwise, if you guys enjoyed this video and found this information helpful, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. That does let me know that I'm putting out content that you guys are enjoying and that is helpful to you. So until next time, I hope everything's going great on your keto journey, and I will see you guys later. Bye.